Hey guys, I'm Jay. Today is my LeetCode review vlog on the first problem, two-sum. We are given an array of integers and an integer target. We have to return indices of the two numbers such that they add up to the target. We may assume that each input would have exactly one solution, and you may not use the same element twice. And we can also return the answer in any order. Let's see example 1 here. We got an input array 2, 7, 11, 15, and we have to find the target 9. And an output is 0 and 1. This is because the zeros and the first element, they add up to the 9. Then, let's get started with our code, with our intuition to solve the problem. So the keyword is hash map. We can use a hash map to store the complement of each number needed to reach the target. As we iterate through the array, we also have to check if the current number's complement already exists in the hash map. If so, which means we found the pair of numbers that add up to the target, and we just return their indices. Then, let's get started with our code to solve the problem. First, we can create an empty hash map to help us to store the value of the number and its index, which is, let's call it map equals new hash map. And the second step, we have to create a for loop to iterate through the array. Int I starting at 0, and I is less than num.length, and we have to increment I after each iteration. And inside the for loop, the first step, we have to get the complement, which is target minus nums of I. Then we have to check if the complement exists in the hash map. If map dot contains key of complement. If so, which means we just found a pair of numbers that add up to the target, so we just return their indices. Return new int array, and the first number is map get complement, because we want to gather its index, and the second is just I itself. And if we didn't found in the hash map, we just can put it into the hash map, which is map put nums of I and I itself. Oops. And out of the for loop, if no solution is found, we just return an empty array. Let's assign with 0. Then let's check for the correctness. And next, let's analyze the time and space complexity. So the time complexity of iterating through the array is big O of n, and n stands for the elements, the number of elements in the array. And each lookup and iteration in the hash map takes averagely about big O of 1 time. So the overall time complexity, it is big O of n. Big O of n. And the space complexity, it is also big O of n, because we have used a hash map to store up to n entries in the hash map. And thank you guys for watching. This is my end of my LeetCode review vlog on the two-sum problem. And I really recommend you guys to visit my online GitHub page here. You can see the problem description, intuition, solution with detailed code and explanation, and the final time and space complexity analysis. And then you can also visit my GitHub repository here to see all the nodes and code to build the Docsify and the online GitHub page. And thank you guys for your watching. I'll see you next time.